Down a mine, is he? Laughed Gordon. What a joke! Whoop, whoop. Little Thomas, we'll have you out in a couple of puffs.
If you'd like to see even more content from DCC Sodor and early access to some content, be sure to check out my Patreon. Link in the description. Pledge today, and you can help this channel to grow even more and to help me get DCC installs out faster to you and more frequent videos and tutorials on how-tos and different things about DCC and just modeling in general. So if you'd like to see more videos like that, be sure to check out my Patreon page. Welcome back to another DCC Sodor video. Today we're going to be looking at some of the upgrades I've done to Gordon. So first I'll talk about why am I revisiting some of my older models. Well, you know, it's just time. Given some financial circumstances, I figured it'd just be easier to maybe go back and do some videos on some older models, revisit them, add some lighting to them. I know Gordon's already had lighting, but I decided to do some upgrades to his lighting. Like now his firebox actually shines through the cab. And I've also added a rear light to him, so we'll check that out in just a second. But anyways, decided to go back and revisit, maybe do some revisions, upgrades, all that kind of stuff to some of the older models. So Gordon is our first one here. Be on the lookout for Henry, Spencer, maybe even Daisy. You might see some upgrades to Daisy, maybe some working lights on Daisy, and some other engines that we've seen, but maybe haven't had video spotlights. We'll get video spotlights this year. So be on the lookout for all of those. And in the meantime, let's take a look at what I've done to Gordon. So Gordon, simply put, is the Bachmann model with some added detailing. So I'm just going to slide him back here. We can see that he's got two express, for this express head code, he's got two lights here, and this one's actually a little crooked. This one's a little bit dimmer, so I've got to go and take a look and see why that's the case. We can see here on my finger, I'll slide him up again, the flickering firebox. I'm super proud of this feature. So I'm actually going to slide him forward, and we're going to spin the camera around and take a look at him. All right. So as we can see here, right now, there's just a light and a hole drilled in the cab, and the firebox just flickers away inside the cab. I think it looks really good, though. I'm really happy with the way this turned out, and it's much better than the old effect I was doing. Under here, we've also got a TCS 2x3 wire harness, much easier to install, and also allows me to now add this rear light. So Gordon has a tail light that uses a little fiber optic lens. So when I turn the light off, you can see there's a lens here, and that's just a little piece of fiber optic that I heated up to kind of make the little round shape, and it works out pretty well in my opinion. So we'll turn that light back on. And he's also got his express coaches. So one thing I also did was upgraded the speaker a little bit. Still working on the sound file. I'm not happy with the way that whistle is, but it works for now. So let's hear some of his sounds. So hopefully you can even hear that through the microphone. It might be nice and loud. But let's get the microphone, another mic hooked up here, and we'll listen again to some of his sound features. All right, now I've got both microphones hooked up. So you did hear that a little bit, but let's hear it a little better. started to move on me. Some coal shoveling. Now let's hear this.
Out of my way! Express coming through! A goods train! A goods train! The shame of it! Oh, the shame of it!
So that's just a sampling of some of his sounds. And before I get a copyright strike, I'll get him moving, and let's take a look at how he runs around the layout. Well, that's Gordon. So really just a quick little video about what I've done to Gordon. Maybe in the future, I think the great thing about this modeling is you can always find ways to improve things. I know I've been thinking about doing handrails for Gordon and Henry and Spencer, but I know like Gordon and Henry, their handrails are very close to their boiler, so the molded in ones almost to me just don't look too bad. James's are iconic, and I just couldn't do James without doing the handrails. And also, yeah, that's true. Be on the lookout for a video about James as well. I'm sure that'll be coming in the future here. Once the weather turns, I can actually get back to doing some decent painting. Maybe have some good conditions for painting. So anyways, that's what's to come. And that's it for Gordon. So thank you guys so much for watching as always. Be sure to be on the lookout for more videos. Don't forget to subscribe down below so that you can be notified as soon as the first video is uploaded. And as always, be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, give this video a like. So thank you for watching again, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.